Hey guys, it's Clayton with WTO here. I want to show you a cool little tool we've been working on to make it easier for gunsmiths to turn barrels for our SwitchLug system. This is what we call our SwitchLug taper tool, and essentially it is a custom carbide turning tool that has the required taper angle for the SwitchLug ground into the profile. If you are cutting barrels on a manual lathe, this allows you to turn the correct taper on the barrel tenon for SwitchLug use without having to adjust your compound slide. That's going to save you a good bit of indicating time and test cut work, since you can go straight from your normal tenon turning and thread cutting to the taper cut and not have to reset everything afterwards. To demonstrate how this works, we've built an example barrel tenon with the initial turn and thread already done. We'll now use the SL taper tool to cut the final taper. What we recommend is leaving the tapered area about 10 thousandths over size of final dimension for good engagement on the tool as it makes its final cut. So we've made our final cut. Now let's check our dimensions. The large diameter of the taper should always be at the torque shoulder, and the small diameter will be just forward of the threads going into your action. So we want our large diameter to be about 1.074, and we're 2/10 under that, so we're just right. And we want our minor diameter to be about 1.065. So if we check here, we're right at it, just over it, 1.0657. So last thing we'll do is we'll test fit with an action here, and we'll check the amount of gap that the lug itself has when it's in its clamped position. You should see it shoulder up nice and square against the face of the lug. Then we'll clamp it and we'll measure the gap. So once we've threaded our action and our switch lug on, we'll torque our clamp screw to 30 inch-pounds. There we are. And then we'll rotate the action over and we'll measure the gap between the ears of the switch lug. We typically will do this with a set of feeler gauges for the most accurate measurement, but even with a set of calipers we can get a good idea. We need that gap to be between 40 and 50 thousandths of an inch when the lug is clamped. And so we're at 42 and 5/10 here, so we're just right and well within spec. There you have it, folks. Hopefully this tool can save you some time and up your productivity in the shop, while also helping you build a better product for your customers. These will be available on our website under the Tools and Maintenance tab, or you can also call the shop here and the guys up front will get you set up with one.